Hello guys, this is Lori with LM's Crafty Creations. I am here to share with you like a plan with me type video. I have been thinking about using scrapbook paper in my planner for a while now, but I never did. And I saw something come across my Facebook feed this weekend about someone who had done it, and she posted a video. And so I checked that video out, and then that video led to another one, and so here I am. I watched several videos over the weekend and came up with my own little spread here. Sorry, I'm covering up my to-do list because I don't want you to see everything about me. And um, so what I've done here is these 6x6 paper pads are perfect for doing this kind of thing because you're not going to use a lot. I used like 3 sheets of paper, 3 sheets of 6x6, and I only used 3 because I wanted different patterns. I could have used less. Um, well, I probably used more because I had made the envelope too. So I had this Echo Park Dino and Friends paper pad left from an album that I'd done quite some time ago, and there's still quite a few sheets left. But I didn't really do a dinosaur theme. I just did like I used the colorful parts of the paper and then some colorful washi. So I think these are Stampin' Up! Washi. These are the 2 that I used. I don't go crazy with the washi. I just, do a few decorative strips here and there because I don't like to cover up everything because I do use my planner. I do write everywhere, and I have some examples here to show you. So what I did was I cut my little squares. I like this little header to show here because I usually put something at the top of there. So like this would be like a to-do for today kind of thing. And so is this down here. And sometimes I put my daughter's name and put something that she did or said in my planner. It's kind of like a memory keeper. And so I I wanted to show you that. So I have a million of these Erin Condren stickers, and I never use them, hardly ever use them. So I want to still write in my planner and have this decorative paper. So I cut my squares down to 1.5 inches by 1 7/8, and and then I did ink around the edges with Tim Holtz Distress ink, so it gives it it shows up better. And then I used these little stickers. I put them on there and used my black thin Sharpie and wrote on the stickers. And so those are my little to-do list. I'm doing this one right now, my first little playing with me video. I need to call about my windshield repair. I just put little to-dos down here of when I'm going to film videos and what I'm going to be working on today. And tomorrow's grocery shopping day. So, that's how I do that. I just draw my own little checkbox and then I write down what I want to do. So, just an idea for you guys. One of the videos I watched, this lady made one of these envelopes for every single week. Now, I don't want to make an envelope for every week. I probably will make one more, but I'm going to do it like in a generic type theme that can be moved from week to week. Because I think if you have one of these envelopes in your planner for every week, that's 52 envelopes. Your planner is going to be really bulky. Plus, I use an Erin Condren, and I know you can make your own coil clips, but I've never done it before, so I had some that I had bought years ago, and I still hadn't used them, so I put one on this envelope. So all I did here is I cut my paper to, I think it was a 6-inch sheet of paper, and then I just trimmed it down to like 4 inches to get this part. It's probably 4.5 inches because I scored on all 3 sides to make my pocket, and then I cut the back paper. Where's my ruler? Y'all know I can never find my ruler. Usually it's on the floor. Oh, there it is on the floor. So I did mine at 4 by 5, which means that the paper that I scored was at 4.5 by 6. So like I said, I just scored on all 3 sides just like you're making a pocket for a mini album, and then I cut this to fit and just stuck it on top there using score tape, and then I punched a notch in my envelope punch board. This is a cut apart from the Life in Color collection that I had left over. So I just kind of cut it a little bit so it would fit on here nicely and inked around the edges and glued it on. And then I just kept in line with the washi pattern that I did up here. And all I'm doing is I'm taking these little pieces of paper I have with these quotes on them and sticking them in this envelope. And this is going to be, I make lots of lists, you know, grocery list, to-do list. Like I said, I do have my to-do list over here, but sometimes that little space is not enough. And I have things I want to write down that don't necessarily need to be kept in my planner. You know, I'm just going to throw it away at the end of the day. So this is the perfect little envelope to keep all those things in. So, you know, I would make my list, either throw it away or move the pocket to the next week and keep the same list in there, you know, until I'm done with it. So I thought that was a really cute idea to have that pocket. I know Erin Condren does make her own pockets, but, you know, we're mini album makers, so why do we need that when we can just do it ourselves? Let's save some money. So I didn't want to cover this whole space up with paper because I like to stamp weekend right here. I don't know why, but I just like to have that little banner stamp there. And then here I cut this to 4 inches by about 3 1/8 and covered this space here. And then I'll probably, if I have any to-dos or whatever, I'll just take these little labels and I'll stick them on here. But you could, of course, write directly on this pattern because it's not as busy. So I could take, I use these, what are these? I don't even know how to pronounce this name. Statler? I don't know. They're these. These are the ones that I use in my planner. The thin ones. And you could probably just write directly on this if you wanted to. So anyway, there's my Plan With Me video. And I really like the scrapbook paper. You know, I was one who purchased the digital things and I printed them out on the shipping labels and cut them all out myself. This is so much easier. You know, I don't have to use the sticker paper. All I used was my ATG gun to attach the paper to the planner and inked around it a little bit. And this took probably half the time it would have taken for me to print out digital stickers on a sheet of label paper and then cut them out myself. You know, I do have a silhouette and I could do print and cut, blah, 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 but my silhouette's not plugged in all the time, so it's a pain to drag it out just for a week of stickers. And I usually don't know what I'm going to use week to week. It's whatever the mood strikes. So I have all of these tiny scraps from making mini albums that, like, what are you going to do with this but throw it away, right? And I don't like throwing away patterned paper. So this is the perfect excuse to use all of those wonderful scraps that we have in our stash. So I hope you like my Plan With Me video. I may do some more, and I may actually do one where you can actually watch me do it for the week. Let me know if you'd like to see that. And thanks for watching. Have a good day.